flosstube.
Greetings.
I'm Laura.
I'm Joe.
This is Mandy. You can't really see her. She wants pets. Welcome to the Slovak Farm.
This is the farm where we grow cross stitch.
One stitch at a time. As I choke on my own spit. I'm down dead like that.
Pause and get a drink.
I'm good. Today is Sunday, July the 12th. It is Sunday. We decided it's just easier to film on the weekends. And Saturdays are actually going to fit better, but we came to the decision that it would be easier to film on the weekends this morning, so we're filming tonight because tomorrow's going to be chaos. I don't think it's going to be chaos, it's just going to be busy. And there's possibility someone might be having dinner with us, so yay. So here we are on Sunday. It has been 2 weeks since we filmed because last Monday was busy, and this is another reason why I'm like, doing it on the weekend would be easier. Also, last Monday I was a puddle of brainless goo. I just didn't want a brain last week.
Oh, I wasn't much better.
Ugh. How was everybody's 4th of July?
The weather tried to
Ours
kill
was
me
hot.
twice in different ways.
It was a very hot week that week, and it was very hot Saturday sitting out stitching at the event. But it was a good event. It turned out well. Lots of people, lots of very kind people. Baseball game the night before. We had a lovely severe thunderstorm. That was not so cool.
45-degree water is never fun.
I didn't even realize how bad the water was, because, yeah. I was not doing good at the baseball game.
I got you.
We did get to see fireworks, though, at the baseball game Friday night. And there were lots of fireworks around us on Saturday.
And Sunday.
And Sunday.
At least they stopped by like
And Thursday of this week. And Friday of this week. And apparently they were all done by the time I got home yesterday. I went out with Tristan yesterday. I am over the fireworks. The village of Grafton delayed their fireworks display until Saturday the 18th. We have tickets to a baseball game that night, so we won't be here for that, but they'll be doing fireworks at the baseball stadium. I can reasonably deal with fireworks when I know they're coming and I can prepare myself.
It also helps that they stop at a somewhat reasonable hour.
It is wonderful that they stop at a somewhat reasonable hour, but I did spend Saturday night from about 9:30 until 10:30 sitting on the living room floor with my noise-canceling headphones on, because, yeah.
There's a reason why I like my gaming headphones. They're noise-canceling.
It was suggested that I probably have a sensory processing order along with my autism, but...
I thought that was part of.
No, sensory processing disorders are separate from autism because you can have a sensory processing disorder and have ADHD. You can have a sensory processing disorder and have neither. I probably have a sensory processing disorder. I'm not going to go through the hoops of trying to figure that out. Going through the hoops of trying to figure out I was autistic was enough. I have obviously something else that goes with, because it's noise.
Maybe talk with your therapist about it.
Clothes can give me sensory ick. There's been multiple conversations with multiple people about how, even though I love swimming and being in the water, I have to approach it a certain way because water is a sensory issue for me. Yeah. Okay. Anyways, hopefully you all had a wonderful 4th of July. It was hot, but it was good. It turned out well.
We went out, then we came home, went to church, came home from church, and I didn't do anything until Monday because I was just ouch.
Yeah, I was out of it. But we had a wonderful time. It turned out lovely. We enjoyed ourselves. It turned out lovely. Thursday was EGA day, and it was Stitch in Public day, so we sat in front in the library lobby and did our stitching, and that was lovely. With my EGA chapter.
I had to do an evil thing called work.
But it turned out lovely, so that was kind of our couple of weeks. Hey, there's a kitty cat right there. And the puppy dog is over there. Puppy dog has been Velcro to me lately. I don't really know what's going on.
I know part of it. She doesn't want to be upstairs because it's hotter.
This started before it started getting super hot and has just...
Oh no, it's been that way since May, dear.
Well, she did this... She was upstairs last summer in the heat. Anyways, irregardless... Why don't we shout out our commenters?
What are your names?
Teresa.
Okay, Teresa and Sarah.
And Sarah. Thank you for commenting on our video, Teresa.
Thank you for the belated birthday, I guess.
Yes, and Sarah gave you a happy belated birthday. Thank you for commenting. Are you ready for whips?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not ready for your whip. We're missing a critical thing that we need for your whip and one of my whips.
Oh, it stays at the same spot on the desk, so that way I can find it with anybody else. I had a little bit of fun during the event. I decided I needed to do something stupid, simple, because, well, ADHD has a problem with you will achieve your goal in 3 months. It's just the thing with us. It's really hard to stay invested in something when it takes months to get something done. So I did a small. This is Dimensions Kit Robot. Which,
It's so cute.
after some slight modification, I finished. That was way too tame. I modified, originally it called for no floss for the white of the eyeballs. I hated that. And this was supposed to be a French knot. We use beads in this house because French knots are evil.
I can't do a French knot.
I can do them, I just hate them.
Yay!
Comment below if you actually want to see it, but I did like 20 squares of ruby, so I'm not dragging it out here because I can't even point out where the heck I did them.
Well, maybe you'll be able to do some stitching, because next Saturday is technically, EGA Stitch Day, so if you decide to go with me, you might do some more stitches.
That is directly proportional to how irritated I am at the end of my work week, or whether or not I want to people.
Okay.
Because I'm not going to work, no talk.
Fair. Okay. Let's move into my whips. My first whip I don't have a cover photo of because I already got rid of it. And you don't need it anyways because it's a finish. I did a bookshelf, which I'm going to make into a bookmark for Tristan. It is the Trans Pride color flag. Trans Pride flag colors. I do have a plan to make it into a bookmark and an idea of how I'm going to execute it. I just got to get that far. I probably need to get it done sooner rather than later. It was supposed to be a Christmas present, but I'm probably not going to see them for Christmas. I did it was like 400 stitches left to finish it up. It was just some back stitching in there. I probably will not have cover photos because logistically getting cover photos together, some things have to dump sometimes, and that's just where that's dumping. Okay, I also have another finish. I don't even remember when I started this, honestly. But I had started this at some point this year. And I pulled it out so that I could finish it, work on it during the event on Saturday. Because it is printed. It's printed. So it is a little kit. It's a sunflower kit. 44th Needle Company. It's a Hobby Lobby. And it came pre-printed, so that made it a lot easier. But it's just my little sunflowers. And it did in fact come with the little hoop to make it into the little hoop finish. I will probably go with that because that's what's easiest.
Unfortunately, mine says to use a hoop, but didn't come with one.
We'll find one. I'm sure I can go to the lobby of hobbies and get one. I mean, that's pretty good for a couple of weeks. Now let's go into I did not work on a yearly project the last couple of weeks because I was working on the bookmark. I did pick up my yearly project to work on this today, and I've gotten like 150 stitches in it, if that. Sundays I just don't want to stitch a lot of times. But anyways.
Well, you want to hear a stupid idea of what you can do?
What?
Don't stitch on Sundays at all, and don't plan to.
Oh, yeah. I did, however, take out at some point, last week, after 4th of July, I took out my Star Touched Meadow Sal block, my March block. Look at that. And I actually managed to get the Stitch Along the Sal full coverage prompt done twice. I did build a challenge on it, so I did 649 stitches on it. So everything here. I was chugging away when I sat down to stitch on Monday. I was feeling the stitching. Yes, I'm going slightly out of order. Mainly because of how things are organized now. I just gotta find you know what? I stitched on this more recently than I stitched on the other, but it's open. So, after I finished, Star Touch Meadow Sal, I decided to pull out a Christmas in July whip, and one of my games I got reward for stitching on a Christmas whip in July. So I pulled out Joan Elliott's Christmas in Blue, and I went rockstar on this last week. I did not have a whole lot to do outside of the house last week, and I took advantage of it and stayed home. I mean, I had stitching at the library in Wellington and EGA. That was kind of all I did outside of the house. I took advantage of it. I went out yesterday for the majority of the day with Tristan, but that was it. I have quite a bit going on this week coming up out of the house that's not stitching, so weeks be like that. I did 1,618 stitches on this. This is on 28 count opalescence even weave. I did both these blocks. I finished the angel rectangle because I did not have her completely done or any of this done. So I finished that. I did all of this border here, the back stitching in here. I did a lot of stitching, and yes, there's a lot of threads hanging because getting it to sit in the hoop and stitching on it, it was just like this is where the stopping point was. And that's how it's going to be. That's how it's going to be. That's that. And I will now to find. Da, 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 da. So, going into 4th of July, Joe had picked out Patriotic Picnic for me to stitch on, which is a Primrose Cottage project. I feel like I did more than that, what I wrote down, but I can't find where I would have done the other stitches, claimed the other stitches, so I said I did 786 stitches. It's possible I did that, but it feels like I did more.
You could have just not counted some stitches.
I could have, and it's possible it was only 780 stitches. So this is on a piece of heirloom 32 even weave. I finished the bunting. I think I had 3 on this side and all of this side to do the grass, and then started words. So it's possible. So 786 stitches actually is probably realistic.
I have a feeling if you say one more good sit-down session, maybe 1.5, and you're done.
Well, so I've got words to finish here. There's a little bit in here to finish. And then
the border.
There's a border, and there's some back stitching in here and here to do.
That's what I said.
So it depends
Ready? Here.
on when I take it back out, you know, the stitching time I have. That was the stitching for the 2 weeks. That was stitching for the 2 weeks. I don't have any haul. I do have haul. I got another Annie's card kit, but I don't know what I did with it. I am probably going to stop that subscription because I am just not
using it?
Feeling it. Not feeling it. I also realized, not exactly sure when I realized this, last week. It was like maybe Friday, maybe Saturday. One of my whips is not written down on my whip list. I have the Nora Corbett. I spell that right, Sunflower Fairy, but I also have a Joan Elliott Sunflower Fairy. And the Joan Elliott Sunflower Fairy is not written down on here. So, would you like to pick out
You just did.
a whip to work on?
You just did.
I did.
The one you just added. Poor thing's been lost and alone. It deserves some love.
Oh, it hasn't been lost and alone for that long.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Okay, well, what is,
Sorry. I put the fan. Put the fan in front of me, I'm gonna play with it. I mean, I can work on Sunflower Fairy if you want me to.
Yeah, I've been thinking about sunflowers today, because, yeah.
Okay.
Considering that was the topic of discussion today.
Okay. I will dig out Sunflower Fairy and work on Sunflower Fairy. I will go try to put...
And if you get bored with that one, you have to do Sunflower Fairy.
Okay.
You're going to have a sunny week.
I guess. I need to go finish at least this line on my dressmaker's daughter.
Hey, honey, that starts tomorrow.
No. I need to go finish Xing this line on Dressmaker's Daughter. So, because it's 10 till 9 at night right now. So I can just be done, because this is part of why I do, like, the yearly project on the weekends, because I sometimes Sundays stitching is like, and it's probably, like, I know today it's because I was out and about and doing a whole lot yesterday. Not that I didn't have fun, it just drains me. Being autistic, it drains me. It drains the social battery. I mean, I was with the person that drains the social battery. One of the people that drains the social battery less, but still, it's very social battery draining. So, that's all we have for you guys this week. Yeah.
Hopefully I'm more weak next time. I'm tired. Last night, I couldn't go to sleep last night to save my own life. So I am stuck at the place where I'm going to be tired, but probably not able to go to sleep for 2 more hours.
I'm super sleepy right now.
So let's wrap up.
So let's wrap up. What do we want those people watching to do?
Please like, comment, subscribe, bell notification thing, all that lovely YouTube stuff.
I have to show you the fan clap guy.
Okay.
And stuff. Thank you all so much for spending some time with us this week. We hope you enjoyed yourself. We hope you were entertained. And we do hope to see you again next time. Until then,
Bye.
bye.